Glitter snow. There it is. Glitter snow. We are in the co-op. Heather was looking for butterbeer, but she found this vanilla cream soda.
Well,
what's the other one? Oh, it's an orange cream.
Yeah, there's orange cream and there's vanilla cream, but also they do have 4-pack of the Mexican Coke roll for a little cheaper.
You're gonna do that instead? Okay. I came for cottage cheese. I forgot, and I was just looking over there. But I'll tell you why I got distracted. The Alaska Range Dairy has eggnog, $12.99 for a half a gallon. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I'm going to use ricotta cheese instead of cottage cheese.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'll taste good, believe me. Hello, Bear Watchers. It's another Monday Measures. This one's going to be easy, so it might be a really short video. I have a whole bunch of pumpkin, and I'm going to show you what the ordeal is here. But yeah, I haven't really opened up my cupboards. I mean, I have, but I haven't really sorted through them because I was going to do this pantry project, and you know, things just keep getting put in there. Last year and the year before, we picked up a lot of stuff from you know, discounts after the holidays, and you know, throughout the year when it goes on sale, we'll pick it up. So like I said in that other video, I have all the cranberries I need, all the pumpkin I need, all the stuffing I need, you know, and it's all from like last year or whatever. So, and you know, our sales, and you just pick it up for when we need it. But a lot of that pumpkin is like a couple months after the expiration date. Well, the older stuff. So I'm starting to put the dates on the tops of the cans in marker, because I get the feeling that sometimes they get shuffled around, and the seals on the cans anymore, they're not like they used to be in the old days. They glue them now. They don't seal them, you know, metal to metal and heat and all that stuff. They glue them down so air can leak in those, and if they get any little bangs in them or anything, yeah, it's not good news. So I had a couple of those pumpkin cans actually explode in the garage, and there was little mouse poops all around them, and they were in a bag, so the bag was all chewed up, a plastic bag, and yeah. So I don't trust them anymore. I mean, I used to use things up to a couple years past the date, but I just don't anymore because they're not sealed like they used to be. So there's a tidbit for you, especially if you're my age and you think that things are going to be good after a while. So we're going to show you what we got to put in the recipe, and this is a pumpkin cheesecake, and it's crustless, so there's no crust on it, and it's keto because we're going to use monk fruit sweetener. And yeah, I like to use the monk fruit sweetener for baking because it has like this crystallization effect like regular sugar does, where the stevia doesn't. So here I'm going to show you the pumpkin cans. So I was sorting through all of my pumpkin because it's in 3 different places, and you know, we usually get them on clearance after the holidays, and I had no idea we were collecting so many cranberry sauces too. So, and of course they're all jellied. My favorite's the whole berry, so there's only 2 of the whole berries left. But we were using these pumpkin and the cranberry for you know, smoothies and other things. Yeah, and the pumpkin we were using for pancakes and breads and yeah. So they kind of got out of hand. I ended up having to throw away about 8 of these, one big one and a bunch of little ones, because they were, way past the date and the seals were broken and stuff like that. But, ugh, gotta watch what you're doing. So see, wasn't that a lot of pumpkin? So everything is going to go into a food processor or blender because it's going to blend up really liquidy. It's going to take 3 eggs and pumpkin pie spice, cream cheese, and ricotta. I probably put a little weird clip in the beginning of the video where we went to the co-op and got the ricotta and vanilla, monk fruit sweetener, and a casserole dish, something a little bit bigger than a pie pan, because it's gonna have to be pretty thin in order to cook right. So we'll get that going and you'll see how easy it is. All right, like I said, everything goes in the food processor. So that was fun. But I heated up my cream cheese because it was pretty cold from the refrigerator. Making a mess with it here. I got it on the lid. Or on the... So that's a whole thing of cream cheese, which is 8 ounces. And I opened up everything but the ricotta. I was trying to have it all ready here. So this is a 15-ounce container of ricotta, and we're going to use about 2/3 of it. We want to, well, we are going to use 2/3 of it. I wanted to use 10 ounces. And if you know me and recipes, I generally eyeball things. You can use cottage cheese. They didn't have cottage cheese over there. Yeah, that co-op market, I don't know who they use to deliver their stuff, but they're not real good about getting things in. And they've got usually a good selection of produce, but their dairy stuff, I don't know. Okay, so there's the ricotta. We need oh, I didn't get my thing out for my pumpkin either. I was looking for my half-cup measuring cup. I looked all over the place. Every place I figured, might have got left in the flour container. So 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin. And, well, what happened was it got pushed all the way in the back of the silverware drawer, which is where I keep all of my measuring cups and spoons and... Okay. So 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin. And 3 eggs. And a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. I don't think, oh yeah, I can get my little jar in there. Pumpkin pie spice. I got a little tight situation going on here. with the camera. Ugh. And some vanilla. I don't want to move the camera either. I'm being lazy. A teaspoon of vanilla. And a half a cup of the sweetener. And that's it. We're gonna blend that up and see how it looks. And then we'll put it in our pan. All the spices are stuck on the side. Gotta get all those spices down in there. Yeah, it doesn't look that thick, but don't worry because those eggs will really thicken that up when it cooks. Okay, like prep this pan. Since it's crustless, we don't want it to stick. Oh my, that looks like a lot. Maybe I should have got a bigger pan. I think I'm going to separate some of this because, you know, like I said, with the eggs in there, that's going to rise. So I'm going to find a smaller little pan to put the rest of it in. Okay, leave that there. Let me get another pan. So I just used a bread pan. There's just a little bit in here, so this is definitely going to be done before this one. So we've got the oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to pop it in there, and probably about a half an hour for this one. Not quite sure. We'll test it. You know, like I said, I usually put these recipes together from, you know, like ideas from lots of other recipes. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. I should be doing them a couple days before instead of the day before, just in case they don't turn out. But yeah, maybe about half the time for this one, 15 minutes. Well, we'll get it in the oven. Kip is huffing at me. Sorry guys, I still didn't clean the oven, so it's still a mess. Time. I need time. Alright. We'll set a timer for 15 minutes and see how that goes. Yeah, I got a little brown on the top. This one was done after 15 minutes. You can tell it was really thin though. This one's a little thick. So I hope it's done in the middle. I am going to let that set up for a little bit. And then I'm actually going to put it outside to cool it off. Because it's not going to taste good until it's cold. We're both having hair issues. The humidity is like weird, 20-some%. But and I was doing laundry all day, so hair's flying everywhere. But we're gonna try this smaller one cooled off.
Okay. Oh.
Try that.
Okay.
It's falling apart.
It is.
It's very, very airy.
That smells good. Oh, it's falling apart.
Yeah. What do you think?
It definitely tastes texture.
Yeah, it's because of the ricotta, and it would probably be the same way if you had cottage cheese. It's got like a texture to it. It's not really creamy.
I had to eat it all in one go because it was falling apart.
So what do you think? Turned out okay?
Yeah.
And this is the thin one. I mean, if it, and we probably put whipped cream on it.
Yeah. Did you show them the thing?
Yeah.
Because I just find this so funny. It's like a fruit bar. The way that it's so flat.
I was worried about overflowing the pan. If I put too much in there. This one flattened out. So,
yeah.
Kind of like a pumpkin pie. It poofs up and then
it'll probably taste a little better when you put whipped cream on it.
That's what I said. So this one is going to go in the fridge overnight, and I'm sure it'll be better than this one.
Hey, you. What's up?
He's looking for crumbs. Of
course he is. What are you doing?
So there you go. I mean, it's got a little texture to it, like I said.
He just burped.
It's more on the pumpkin side than the cheesecake side, right?
I think so.
It tastes more pumpkin-y.
Yeah.
Than cheesy.
It's spice.
Yeah, and it's pretty spicy. I don't know, maybe cut back on the spice a little bit if you don't like the pumpkin pie spice so much. I think that's what's kind of overpowering it. Huh?
Yeah, the pumpkin
spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can taste the pumpkin, but then the spice kicks in and you suddenly feel like you're having one of those Starbucks pumpkin spice frappuccinos out of nowhere.
Which is not a bad thing.
It's not bad until you suddenly hit the weird chunks.
Oh no. Because the pumpkin frappuccinos have
they're blended with ice.
Well, they're not blended with just ice. They have graham cracker crust in them too, don't they?
Like the whipped cream, they put crumbs on the top,
Yeah. Anyways, you cannot have any kip. You know what? I should have gave them some pumpkin.
Oh, yeah, they would have loved that.
They love pumpkin. Just plain pumpkin. Okay. There we go. Before you go, we want to talk about because we were going to pick winners today for the 6,000 viewer giveaway, and we didn't do it because I hadn't been announcing to fill out the Google Forms.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to give everybody a little bit more chance to do that. Fill out the Google Forms if you haven't already. And the link is in the description below. And I'll pin it to the comments. I can't do that right away because I don't know how to do the comments before it's posted. I think I can, but it's just easier after it's posted for me to put it in the comments. Yeah. But anyways, it's in the description. You can just click on it and it'll take you to the Google Forms. And if you filled one out before, I don't think it will let you fill out another one. I think it catches it. But if you had any address changes, I've had people that asked me if their address was correct, and so just email me.
We have a chunky baby.
Gosh, all the dogs.
She's looking at my hand.
So, we'll give you a couple days to do that. And even if you're not watching this on Monday, and we're probably going to pick people on Wednesday,
Sorry, I just looked at it and I have a lot of dog hair on me.
We're going to pick, I'm trying to say stuff here. We're going to pick people on Wednesday, but go ahead and fill out the Google form anyway, because once your name is on there, that stays on there and it stays in our system. And, we'll pick people from there. And there aren't very many people on there. With 6,000 people, I've only got 200 and some Google forms. So there's not a whole lot of people that are filling out the forms. So chances are good that, you might win something. All right. We're going to go all the tippy tapping of the dog paws here. They need their nails cut.
And it's probably also because of me running around. I got dog hair all over me, and I've been having issues with my eyes moments ago.
All right. We'll see you later, and do all that, the Google form stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. If you try the cheesecake thing, let me know. I would have been fine. It would have been fine to put the rest of that in there. They really would have. Oh, and the flat one I only let for 15 minutes, and this one 25. So maybe if there was a little more in there, I might have went to 30. So, but it was done. It was done at 25 minutes. So there you go. See you later. Bye. Have a good week and all that stuff.